Hey guys, Ashley here with Coffee and Bible Time, and this is the James Summer Bible Study, and I'm actually sad to say that Taylor isn't with me today. It's so sad without her here, but she is at a Christian summer camp, so that's why she couldn't be here. I'd say that's a pretty good reason, so I do feel kind of lonely, but that's okay. If you guys are new to our channel, me and Taylor have been doing summer Bible study videos. We'll have all our previous ones linked down below. We're going through the book of James, and it's been so fun. And today we're going to be reading from James 5, 1 through 6. And I can't believe we're already on James 5. There's only 5 chapters in James, so that's crazy. Today, the section on James is on warning to rich oppressors. So we're going to be talking about money. So let me read to you the Bible passage. So read along with me. Now listen, you rich people, weep and wail because of the misery that is coming upon you. Your wealth has rotted and moths have eaten your clothes. Your gold and silver are corroded. Their corrosion will testify against you and eat your flesh like fire. You have hoarded wealth in the last days. Look, the wages you failed to pay the workmen whom mowed your fields are crying out against you. The cries of the harvesters have reached the ears of the Lord Almighty. You have lived on earth in luxury and self-indulgence. You have fattened yourselves in the day of slaughter. You have condemned and murdered innocent men who were not opposing you. So dang, James is being so serious and straightforward here to the rich oppressors. The main idea that I got out of that is if money is not gained honestly, so you get it honestly, and used wisely, so you spend it or use it wisely, there will be consequences. The Bible doesn't say that, like, if you're rich or if you have a lot of money, that's bad unless you are using that money for selfish desires and the wrong motives and selfish gains instead of using it for God's kingdom. So that's what you really need to watch out for. So the rich oppressors in the story that James is talking about, these are the ways they're not using their money wisely. They're keeping it for themselves. So they're storing it up all for themselves, only for themselves. They're storing up treasure on earth. So they're doing all these things in earthly ways, gaining earthly money, stuff like that. But they're not storing up treasure in heaven, which Jesus calls us to do. And they're not even paying their workers. So their workers are working for them, but they're keeping all the money for themselves. That is so greedy and so selfish, and they're not even paying the people that they should be paying. And I have some good tips for you guys for money, and we'll just get right into these. So the money God has given us is not our own. We possess it, but we don't own it. So the things God has given us are technically His, but we're just watching it. We need to respect what He's given us, and the money we have really isn't our own. The next point I have is that riches on earth will vanish. So if you get all these things here, all this money, all these things that you're adding up here on earth, the day you die, boom, they're gone. You can't take any of it to heaven with you. So why are we spending all this time here on earth trying to get all these things if we're not even gonna have it in the next world? It doesn't make sense, right? The next point I have is that using riches for God's kingdom will be worth it one day. We will be gaining treasure in heaven. So using the things that God has given us, money, like using that for Him, like giving to the poor or giving to the church, or using our things to help others, that will gain us treasure in heaven, and that's really what we should be living for. The next point I have is that misused riches erode character. So if we misuse our riches and our money here on earth, it will erode our character, meaning that it's going to take a toll on how we live, and most likely if you're using your money for selfish ways, you will start living in worldly ways more and more. So keep that in mind. The next point I have is that money is a precious opportunity to help others for God's glory. So God gives us money for a reason, and He wants us to use that and give it and not to be greedy. God lavishly gives us all this stuff, And especially as Americans, we have so much. So we need to be using that to help other people, because that's what God commands us to do, is to love Him and to love other people. And then the last point I have is that misused money will result in judgment. So we are all going to have to come before God one day when we die, and we want to be able to use that money that God has given us to help others, so that when we do come before God, we can tell Him that we use that money for unselfish motives for the kingdom of God. Hey guys, sorry, I'm editing the video right now, and I just wanted to say something that I forgot to say. I don't want you to think that saving your money is bad, or that using your money to like buy things for yourself is bad or anything. But if you guys want me to make a separate video on how to like save your money wisely, spend your money wisely, and then like give your money wisely, like giving to the church and other people, definitely let me know, because I feel like that would be a good video on like how to save, spend, and give wisely, because none of those things are bad at all, but I just wanted to let you know. But comment down below if you want me to make that video. So here is the end of the video, and I'm going to challenge you guys to do something this week to use your money unselfishly, whether that would be to put money into the church, you know, when they pass around the little thingies, is to give some of your money to the church, or donate your money to an organization online. Probably a Christian one would be great to help other people who are in need around the world. There are so many great organizations for that. Give a gift to a friend, maybe to your mom because she does so much for you, or take a friend out to coffee and offer to pay. These are all ways we can use our money to help other people. So that is my challenge to you guys this week. I am so happy you joined us for the James Summer Bible Study. It's kind of sad it'll be coming to an end soon. I think there's only 2 sessions left. So yeah, I hope you guys end up using your money wisely, and I hope this video helped you with some tips. Bye guys, love you.